So now I'm going to be working on showing how to mix complementary colors. Complementary colors are the colors that are directly across and opposite from each other on a color wheel. We didn't make a color wheel, I made a color chart for you because I didn't want to have you guys make circles. I think that would have been too much. I like the charts, I like how it looks like this. It's also just a different way of thinking. So I'm going to mix up yellow and I'm going to make a purple, and when we put them together it makes a neutral gray type of color. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. Get my fancy color wheel out. Fancy color wheel time. So I've got my purple here. Hang on. But when I add yellow to it, it's going to make this muddy color. So adding yellow to violet will make that. And let me take my other. So red is opposite of green. When I slide that red over to the green, it makes a different type of brown. It's a little bit warmer. And I didn't give you guys brown, so now you're going to know how to do that. I need to take blue and add it to my orange and show you it makes a grayish color. Now we're going to see how this looks with our Prisma colors. So I've got a little grid down here, and I'm going to use my ruler. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do this yet. I shouldn't have started recording. That's okay. Who cares? Got to clean up my yellow. There's junk all over it. So usually I can just wipe it over my finger or scrape it up like this. So my first one here, I'm going to do red and green. So I'm going to put a green color directly underneath my red. So right now I'm going to mix up another green. I should have done it smaller. Probably shouldn't have started this video saying that we don't have that much time. We've got 20 minutes left of class. Let's see how quickly I can make a green now. So I'm just blending it over very lightly. You can barely see what I'm doing, I'm sorry. I'm making a green underneath my red. Going side to side to get my green to pop out nicely. And I want it to be not yellow green like the one I made before, but I do want it to be a more regular solid green. Kermit the Frog type of green. So I'm going over it again. We'll see how many complementary colors I can make today. And just another light blue, just to solidify it. Even pressure all the way across that square. I can see I don't have an even line right there. Hopefully I can, get rid of that with my yellow going across it. So I'm going to put a little bit of a red above it just to show you. That red and green are opposite. And so I don't have to mix up another green. I think I'm going to be pretty tricksy here right now. All right, this is what I'm going to do. Check it out, Ariana. Since you're the only one in here that I can talk to. I'm putting a line down the middle of my green, and I'm going to put red over it. And red is a very dominant pigment, so it's not making brown just yet. So I'm going to have to go over this again with some more green. So now I can see what happens when I combine red and green together, because they are opposite. It does make a little bit of a brown. I'm going to go over it with some more blue and yellow to make my green pop out again. So that's what happened when I mixed my red and green together. So right now we're doing our complementary colors. So then I'm gonna go find my yellow. It's okay if yours isn't on the same page. Like mine's all on the same chart just for like demonstration purposes. And I'm going to take yellow and then I'm going to make a purple. Again, with your yellow, I like to scribble it on the back side of my paper to make sure I got all of the extra colors off of it. So I had some red stuck in there. I'm going to put yellow over here. So the opposite of yellow is purple or violet. They're opposite on the color wheels. So I'm going to make a purple down here in this box, and then I'm going to cut it in half again. Just showing you guys how to make my secondary color. So I use my primary color of yellow for yellow, and to make purple I am using the primary color blue, going over it very lightly, and adding the primary color red. Getting a nice even pressure distribution throughout the entire square. Gonna go back and forth in another direction. And it's starting to turn purple. Same amount of pencil pressure. This one's looking a little bit more blue-violet than just purple. I'm going to go over it with red again. I'm going to start pressing down harder for this layer. There we go. Now it's looking purple on my end. On the video, I don't think it looks that purple. Capturing all the light very well. Pressing down a little bit harder. My hand's getting sore. It does get sore after a while of coloring. Okay, so I got my purple. It looks like completely black on that screen, doesn't it? Yeah. I swear up close it looks gorgeous. This is going to be on my YouTube, yes. Trying to show off that color a little bit better. Oh, there we go. That still looks really dark. Looks so much better in person. Thanks for asking, Xavier. We have 10 minutes left. I don't want to leave. Oh wait, I don't have to leave because I made the right choice to be an art teacher. Okay, so I'm going to rub yellow very heavy over my purple that I drew. And it makes a nice brown. Actually looks really gross. That's what it does. But you can see how it turned like really dark up there. Okay, now I'm going to take my blue, and I know I'm moving quickly. I'm just going to take my primary color blue. Don't forget to take that quiz if you haven't already. What is a primary color? Opposite of blue is what? Orange. I said that so stupid. Gonna color over this again. Get rid of that color, that brown that it made. There we go. And I'm making orange. I feel like I've made a lot of orange today. Back and forth, even pressure. back and forth in the other direction. Even pressure, I don't see individual lines once I go over it a second time. Opposite direction. Starting to push down hard. There we go. That's a lovely orange. I accidentally got some blue in it already. Okay. I'm going to split this in half. I'm going to mix the blue over the orange. Looks a little bit more green. That must mean that I have too much yellow in this orange. Needed more red in it. Easy to do. I don't know, on the video it actually looks like a nice brown. So I just put a little bit more red over it to mix it in because my orange was a little bit too yellowy. So I'm just going to do that one more time. Really mix it together so I didn't accidentally just make a purple layer. So now it is orange. That one looks like brown. So now I've got my complementary colors done. Red and green make a neutral tone. Yellow and purple, that's the color it makes. And blue and orange. So this was just us checking out our colors, our complementary colors. Hopefully I'll get this video posted real quick and you guys can do it at your own pace. We just used our 3 primary colors and we got all of this. Boom.